Hello and welcome, I am John Spiritshade from Wizard101.com. Today I'll be talking to you about some of the live game updates that have happened today in Wizard101. This includes some new quests, changes to PvP, hairstyles and stitching, a new crafted house, new furniture sets, tons of stuff. A new special farmhouse, that was a surprise update, and PvP Spectator Mode. Of course there are a ton of miscellaneous updates as well, and you can find them all on Wizard101.com, but I'll just be going over a few in this video, so stay tuned. First of all, you can see that I am in the Wizard City Library right now, because that is where you'll begin the Lost Pages quest. In the update notes, this is titled Introducing Events, so this appears to be some sort of event, which makes me think that maybe this will be available for only a limited time, or it's some sort of special quest anyway. I've already accepted the quest, unfortunately, in another take I did of this video. According to the update notes, a study group found a book that was supposed to be shelved in the restricted section of the library, and opened it and released a strong and dark magic that has possessed them, as well as several other creatures that can be found throughout the spiral. So basically this means that this quest will span over several worlds, and you'll have to track down the lost pages from various monsters and these possessed wizards. So whether you're level 10 or level 90, there will be stuff for you to do throughout the worlds at varying difficulties, especially for this quest, and hopefully there'll be some very special rewards for it too if you complete it. As well as a few changes to PvP, there's also a new PvP Spectator Mode. So as you can see on screen, I can see what the wizards participating in PvP are currently casting, or if it's a planning phase where they're choosing the spell. Obviously you can't see them choose, because that might give an advantage if I were to shout out. So there's no need to worry about cheating. It's only when the choosing your spell card's turn is over, and the spells start to be cast, that you can see the card and its details, which is an interesting tool, makes watching the match more interesting, and you can learn more about the game. Also you can click this little eye icon, and that changes the view, so you can actually watch from the duelist's perspectives, and that's really cool. So you can pretty much entirely watch the match instead of having to watch it from a strange angle like this. So you can entirely decide whether you want to get a view up here, or actually watch from the sidelines but getting a full view of what's going on. So that's really cool. Of course, also added to the game were these pretty interesting furniture sets. So as you can see, each pack is about 4,500 crowns, or you can actually buy them for quite a hefty amount of gold. And they include a set of furniture, so instead of being chance to get certain items, you will get one of each of those items listed there. So these are for both Azteca and Avalon, and there's 3 of each, so it's definitely going to be an interesting set of items that you can now get. It's really cool to see those. I'm definitely going to try purchasing some of the Avalon ones, since they look really cool. Let's take a look at the new hairstyles that have been added to the crown shop. These are in fact hats, so they will replace the hat equipment that you were wearing. But you can always stitch the stance of any hat you have to this hairstyle. So you can buy one of these, choose the colour, and make sure you remember to choose the colour before you purchase it, because these hairstyles can't be dyed afterwards. So you have to make sure you've got the right colour before you buy it. So say I wanted to buy nice pinky purple hairstyle, and I would buy that and wear it, but I don't. They're quite reasonably priced as well. It would be nice to have a few different hairstyles available for gold, but maybe that'll be coming in future. We'll just have to wait and see. Okay, so this is the Red Barn farmhouse, and the special thing about this house is that when you place plants in it, or grow plants in it, they will like the house. So plants, if you didn't know, can have certain likes. So say if you place them near another plant, they'll like that plant, and that will help them to grow faster. Or if you place a furniture item that they particularly like next to the plant, or near the plant, then they will like that item and it will help them to grow faster. So this house actually counts as one of those likes, so your plant will overall be able to grow just that little bit faster, which is an advantage if you know you're going to be gardening a lot. So it's a definite must for gardeners everywhere, in my opinion. I know I'll definitely be getting it. I haven't even looked around it yet, but let's do that now and take a look. So it looks very farmy. There are tracks around here, nice places to put your crops and grow everything. It also looks very gusty and windy around here though, so I'd be careful. It's very Wizard of Oz like with the cellar down there, or whatever it is, and tornadoes all over the place.
And look at this! Another field to grow your plants. If you've got a green thumb, the Red Barn Farm is for you.
So you can grow all your plants in there. Lots of space to do that. Very awesome. Oh, nice little pond.
What could be more peaceful than a pond? Nothing. That's what. Come here to sit, relax, and while away with hours.
Nice. And here is the Red Barn.
Do you have some pets that need room to graze? Well, over here you'll find your very own barn.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
There's plenty of room here for them to eat, sleep, and sleep. And look up there. Is that a secret room at the top of the silo? I wonder how you get up there.
Secret room. How do you get up there? Aha, interesting. Ah, wow, this is pretty cool. You can look over your farm, admire it from up high. That's really cool. I like the idea of being able to put your pets in this little pen. That's really cool. Maybe if you've got some of those horse mounts, you could keep them in there. Have a little stable. Very cool. Let's see what's in here. Oh, it's got very nice inside.
Plenty of room here, that's for sure. The inside of this country farmhouse is rustic, cozy, and comfortable.
Oh, it's really nice wood everywhere.
This is a perfect room for relaxing with friends after a hard day of testing. Light a fire, read a book, or decorate to your heart's content.
There's even a fire already there. That's pretty cool. Lots of space in here as well. Bright windows.
The second floor is perfect for study rooms, trophy rooms, or guest rooms. What I am trying to say is, you have room for rooms.
Ah, how funny. Okay. This bit reminds me sort of the Death House, but it's not like the Death House. Just because of the way the stairs are, I guess, in the central sort of area of the house, but the stairs, the main stairs, aren't coming up the centre, and the chandelier thing, I guess, sort of reminds me of that. The roof looks very dusty and smoky. I'm not sure what's going on there, but it's very awesome. Looks very cool. Okay. Now let's see what is down that little basement bit. if you've seen the Wizard of Oz, you'll probably see lots of connections with this house. I mean, look, there's a little tornado. It's pretty awesome. Wow, tearing up, tearing up the fence or something.
And here we have the root cellar.
A cellar.
Cool, spacious, and surprisingly humidity-free. It's perfect for storing old paintings, dusty books, furniture, or various other knickknacks, magical or otherwise.
Nice. So
What's this? Another cellar? What shall you do with all this space? Collect and display more stuff, I suppose.
wow, so it's even bigger than I first thought. I must have missed this little place somehow. That's really cool. So yep, that's the Red Barn farmhouse by the looks of it. It's really nice and spacious, and for a house that just costs gold as well, and if you don't want to pay crowns, then I think this is really impressive because of all the space, but also the bonuses that your plants will get. So yeah. So I haven't been able to go over all of the updates today, but there are a ton. If you go over to ambrosetozeke.com, there should be a blog post there talking all about them, all about the big ones at least, such as in stitching and reshuffle and the new crafted house, and all the things that we haven't been able to talk about today. There's a ton of updates, so I recommend you go over there and find those. Thank you very much for watching. I'm John Spiritshade from ambrosetozeke.com. You can follow ambrosetozeke on Twitter at ambrosetozeke, and I hope to see you around soon. Thank you very much for watching. Bye. This includes some new quests, changes to PvP, Wizard101. I'm in the Wizard City Library right now, and that's because there are but it is available, across all wizards, because there's different level rewards for the different pages that are placed all throughout the worlds. I didn't explain that very well, but you'll get what I mean, because there are pages in Wizard City, and then there will be pages in the further worlds as well. I am not making any sense.